Hello, my name is Jeff Hudson, and I am a practice manager here at CubeWise. I've been with TM1, or Planning Analytics as it's called now, since around 1999, 98, so too many years. I started off in the banking industry, so I was in a big multi-regional bank. I got to cycle through different areas of the bank, such as asset liability management, internal, external reporting, municipal banking. So banking and finance is my background. And then I slipped into programming while I was doing that. So that's my background. My TM1 Lightbulb moment. I love Excel, as any good financial analyst does, right? I was working at a bank, so we had many spreadsheets, of course. And there was the cash flow statements, the P&L, balance sheet, all the other reports as well. And the light bulb moment was that we brought in a consultancy, and it was a new CFO, and he's like, we got to get out of the dark ages, we got to get into this new financial planning arena. And they brought in what was then called TM1, and now Planning Analytics. And when they brought it in and they put it in place, one of the things that sort of like, I'm a visual person. I mean, everybody's a visual person. But one of the things that really took me aback is that I double-clicked on net income, click, and right? You get to see the components of that immediately, right? That was amazing, right? Drilling in, and you can see the components without going to another report, without going to the other database. Fantastic. Double-click on quarter one, January, February, March. Amazing, mind-blowing, right? Maybe not now, but back then it was very impressive. The other thing is that we had this thing in the bank where different areas of the bank had their own version of the truth, right? So you had one department structure in one place, one department structure in another place, one accounting structure in a place, one accounting structure in another place. And I think managers would try to do that which was best for them, right? And then it's very hard to compare your financials, your numbers, when people are picking and choosing how things roll up. With TM1, no more, right? You have one central version of the truth, one place. Nobody can argue with this central version of the truth. And to have that flexibility of Excel with all this formatting glory, you don't need a pivot table anymore. TM1 is a giant, amazing, like the best pivot table in the world, the best pivot table in the world. And with that, you also have one central version of the truth, no matter what spreadsheet you pull up, right? You pull up any spreadsheet, any report, you know that the central structures for the company will be there. You know that everybody's comparing apples to apples. Amazing. I'm done. It's a great question. So one thing is that I think TM1 is dramatically underutilized throughout the world, right? The very awesome sweet spot of TM1 is that analysis, that what-if analysis, and that in real-time input from anywhere in the world, and have that aggregation of your people's input so that you can see the impact of the company instantaneously. That is underutilized in the world. It makes sense that we're in finance a lot, but this you could see the impact they could have on analyzing sales, on analyzing operations, on really doing this what-if analysis to help different managers run their business. We're getting into these spaces, but not as much as I think it could be. And so I think there's going to be a greater utilization, or we can probably push those boundaries. I think one of the exciting things that will help us push those boundaries is going to be machine learning, right? So there's planning analytics with Watson now. And I think that with that coming on, there's going to be exciting things in terms of we'll be able to do forecasting quicker. We'll be able to do budgeting quicker. We'll be able to tap into some data sources, right? Figure out, bring those data sources with whatever relational database, so data lake. Be able to churn it through machine learning algorithms and be able to plant that data in TM1 where we can then do more analysis, where we can explore that data in a beautiful capacity. I think that's going to excite a lot of different companies. I think that's the future of TM1. better maintenance, better performance, better usability.
In the universe of TM1, the light bulb moment is described as the phenomenon of clarity that a business developer or manager has once encountering the advantages of TM1. We asked Q-Wisers to share their light bulb moments. This is what they had to say.